Alright, how's my hair? Wait, why is my shit cut off on screen? Why is my screen kind of cut off? That's unacceptable! Why is it like, oh, it is like kind of cut off. Oh, shit. There we go. Yay! Hi, everybody. This is Soul. This is the morning show thing that I do right before I stream over at twitch.tv/SoulSoBreezy. And I'm in the alpha. Oh my god. Well, I was streaming some stuff yesterday, just kind of wandering around the land, doing just alpha things. And well, you know, I'm not even doing too much right now. Like, I started doing some of the quest stuff. I'm not purposefully paying attention to them because I don't want to spoil myself, really. Or at least I'm trying not to pay too much attention. And heck, it's hard to because of all these damn little warnings I'm getting anyway. Hey, what's up, Ken? And thank you very much, dude. How's your morning been, dude? Is there music here? Let me turn on that music. Yeah. So I'm trying out the Warlock right now, and it's hard to say like how I feel about it. It sounds, I mean, it is busy. It feels like a much more engaging class than it was previously. It's just gonna be a bit until I can get a real handle of like how it feels once we get a good idea of like the Azeroth traits and how that's gonna work out. Until then, though, it's cool that I have like so many more imps than I did before. With oh, my auto loot's not even on. I do like that there are just more imps running around, so many more than there were before. That part's cool. We got H1Z1, nice. How is that? Because I've always been fascinated with those sorts of games, and I've watched like them a little bit, but I don't know. I like for me, it's something hard to get into. Like, I would hate to like jump into a game and then immediately die because I was being an idiot, or I was being too cocky, thinking that I was thinking that I'm like hot shit, and all of a sudden someone like stabs me in the back or some shit like that. But it is warm today. I wonder why it's so warm today. I know I have more stuff on than usual, but I didn't expect to be this a little bit warm. Anyway, so I'll do this for as long as I feel entertained. The actual work that's going into alpha, though, like I do plan on it's one of two videos. One, it's either going to be a separate kind of featurette on like this tier 1 of Azeroth traits. I'm gonna talk about those at least at a really surface level. Just talk about my thoughts and whatnot. And I also wanted to do like a really quick intro on, okay, this is what protection paladins, this is what the state of the class is right now. And I'm thinking of doing those things separately from tomorrow's weekly, just so I can get that stuff out of the way, because I know that not everyone watches the weekly, and sometimes, you know, when I just want to inform people and tell people about stuff, I'd be better off.
Yes.
Huh?
This one is going to make a fine prize.
Who's talking to me? Someone's. Oh, dude, there's like no depth perception on. It sounded like he was like right next to me or like behind me. I'm like, oh shit. Tim, what's up, dude? And what's up, Captain? Some traits on my head, they don't look game changing. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that for a little bit, Captain, and just you know, share a few thoughts that I have about the potential of the Azeroth system, what it could possibly mean. Am I excited about it? Does it seem super underwhelming? And the answer to everything is probably yes. And I didn't fill up the water bottle. Good going. Quiddy says, "Wee! So it's not part of the alpha team." Yes, it feels good. It feels good knowing that I've been acknowledged. Well, you know, I don't even know if it's so much that. Like, maybe I talked to the right people. Maybe I got lucky. Whatever. Choco Channel, what's up? They're asking a question. If you buy the pre-alpha, if you buy the pre-order, Can you play Battle for Azeroth? Or do you need to wait till August till you get it automatically? I'm not quite sure what I'm not quite sure what your question means, but basically, if you pre-order, you can do like the allied race stuff. That's kind of considered to be the pre-order bonus, if you want to even call it a bonus. But you can pre-buy, and then once once Battle for Azeroth comes out, then you can play automatically. But keep in mind that if you just want to like jump into the game like right away, your best bet would be to get like the digital version. As the months roll by and we get closer to the Battle for Azeroth expansion, you'll see that you'll start downloading everything. You'll start downloading everything Biffa. And so if you do happen to buy everything, or if you do happen to pre-order, once the clock strikes midnight, because I'm going to presume that it's going to come out midnight, midnight Pacific time, all over the region. It'll just work. You don't have to do any additional installations or anything like that. You can just jump right in. So Ken says now you can tell Bob to take a long walk off a ship. Justin asked, am I not streaming on Twitch this morning? This is the pre-show, Justin. Like I started doing it like at the beginning of this year, where I do like the pre-show here on YouTube, because I wanted to transition over to Twitch, because I can't multi-stream anymore. The thing is, though, this is kind of fun because there's a good handful of you folks that don't give a fuck about Twitch, but will still, you know, happen to glance by, or you might be a bigger fan of watching me over here on YouTube Gaming, which is totally cool. To be honest, I still feel like I'm better off streaming on Twitch, but it's cool to like come by and hang out and stuff too. And that's still like the bulk of the show. It's not exactly the gameplay and all that. It's more talking with you folks and keeping it small and personal and stuff. Like those things I really appreciate. Let's see. No problem, Chuckle. I hope that answers your question. Feel free to follow up with something else if I didn't nail it for you. The salt stock is gonna plummet now that I finally have. I know. I'm gonna like jump into tomorrow's wiki and be like, "Hi guys, I'm having a great day because," you know, and all that. I can't just be like, "Fuck all these motherfuckers getting into the alpha, the unworthy," you know. I thought of a gag to. I've been thinking of different gags to do for tomorrow to kind of say goodbye to the salt piece of it. I can't complain anymore. Oh no. Who's the hunter without the hunt? That's pretty much what it is. But I guess the answer to that is alpha tester. So yeah. But yeah, initial impressions of the warlock from a non-warlock player is that I like this. This feels better. This feels so much better than Demo did during like the Legion Alpha and Beta. Because I remember like right from the get-go, I was like, at first I was like all excited for Demo, and then I started trying out in the Alpha and the Beta, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it, dude, because this demonic empowerment is like dog poop. And that was my thought like the entire time. I'm like, dude, I would like this more, but this thing like sucks. I'm not feeling this. I mean, it's buggy. And it feels like it could be potentially laggy because I have like a lot of little dudes that are like doing stuff, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but oh well, what the hell happened? Oh, she's still alive! Oh shit! Go puppies! Yeah, you get a puppy. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. And tons of imps. Way too many imps. And you can make them explode. Oh, what? Now what? Oh, dude, this is like... This almost feels like a boss fight. This is like taking forever. Alright. But yeah, there's like this demon commander guy. That's buggy. He doesn't actually do anything. He's supposed to do some wicked AoE stuff, but he hell doesn't do that right now. Yeah, you're all gonna die. Okay, that's great. Wait, you didn't? I didn't. I did start with a protection paladin. When I first hopped onto the alpha, but then there's like so few changes that's going on with them right now. At first, I thought that they did a big nerf on Blessed Hammer, but I did some more research. I'm like, oh, okay, they didn't nerf Blessed Hammer. Thank fucking God. Servers are under maintenance right now. Uh-oh. You should check out some gameplay, so it's awesome. You get in the car with the 4 players and trash it. Oh, you're talking about H1Z1? The one where I checked the scribe things. Yeah, that was when I checked the scribe things. Because because I was hopping around, like you saw during the stream. I was mostly moving around, trying to find stuff, just exploring and all that. And I'm still pretty much doing that. I'm just kind of looking like, ooh, landmarks. I found like a max level rare. I don't know if it's a world boss or whatnot, but it's a max level rare, and my prop paladin got trucked the fuck up. I got smashed, dude. It was not. It was unglorious, but I had fun anyway. But so far, I'm liking this this certain demo rotation. I'm a little weirded out with the whole Vile Fiend, because of the way the cooldown is. It feels like that kind of complicates things when it comes to lining up cooldowns and, you know, trying to do the good shit. But it's not bad. I do like that I can store a lot of resource with Molten Core. I don't like it whenever I don't like getting hit, though. That always sucks. Help me! Help me, minions. And my pet feels kind of squishy. Am I gonna make it? I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Live, fucker! See, I don't know where does that Void Terror come from? I need to figure that out. I think is that a trinket? Nope, it's not a trinket thing. I need to figure out where that Void Terror comes from, because that just felt like that was kind of random. I don't know. Alright, come on. Come on. Where's my demon commander guy? There we go. Yeah, you stand there. You look intimidating, sir. You suck so bad. Oh yeah, these numbers are like ridiculously small. That and I'm just like straight up weak. Let's see, I haven't run into any like I haven't gone around and looked for any other streamers or YouTube personalities or whatnot. If I do, I mean, I don't know. If they see me, I'm probably going to be AFK talking with you guys, or if I see them, they're probably going to be AFK talking with some other people. Alright, so at least I can like hold my own. But yeah, it's just cool that I have like so many little imps. Let's see, 1, 2, stop moving, fuckers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 9 of these effers. Oh snap! Did I check Rep Pally already? I didn't check it. I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna be swapping tunes and doing all sorts of stuff. Because I myself, you know, since I'm a bad content creator, I have not looked up very many class changes, anything like that. Like I would hear stuff from my guild talking about, oh my god, demo Lux have like so many pets, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, that's cool, and they're like, oh, so what do you think? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'll let you know if I ever get into this goddamn alpha and all that. But yeah, I plan on. I'm probably gonna check Rep Pallies again. I did it. I messed with them for like a minute, and I liked what I saw so far. I just don't remember very well how they compared to Legion Pallies, because I did not mess around with them at all, really. But I do like the fact that the way that Rep Pallies are, like when you throw your judgment, instead of all your spenders having increased damage, it's just your next spender that does increase damage. And I'm sure that's going to be balanced. It's gonna be balanced around that. But I think I like that feel a little bit better. Justin says that they fixed the imps. Well, they fixed the imps, but they busted the demon commander. That's kind of a bummer. I want to try how Arcane Mage feels in Biffa, and if it feels way different. Ugh, I don't know jack about Arcane Mages, so I don't know if I'll be able to talk about that. I'd be able to talk about Frost maybe, but I don't know if that's gonna fly. Demon Commander looks like Vengeance Demon Hunter morph. It pretty much is, dude. I wonder if they're gonna I wonder if they're gonna do like a unique thing here. Let me pop it up again. Yeah, it pretty much is. Pretty much is the Vengeance Demon Hunter, like with the other form. It's just obviously demon looking instead of obviously Demon Hunter. Well, you know, it's the same damn difference anyway. What the fuck, Soul's in alpha? What the fuck, Bob needs to know. I stole his fucking account, that little shit. Someone getting the alpha. Hey, thanks, dude. Brett, Grads, same difference. Am I the only one wondering how the stat scores will be at level 1 and even up to 100? I tried making a Lobby character, didn't work. It goes straight to making a max level character regardless of the race that I use. So I'm kind of boned there. We'll find out though. But I have a feeling it won't be so bad because of the item level squish and how it works. Like if you take a look, what's something I know I got one piece of new gear. I thought I got one piece of new gear. It's 185, 185. Oh no. I think that was another tune. Okay, here we go. 200. So here I have a thing that has an item level of 200. It's like, you know, early questing, level 110 stuff. So this is probably what you would consider, oh, I don't know, maybe the item level 900 gear. I know that there's like some comparison chart that I think MMO created to kind of give a sense and an idea of how it's going to feel. But, you know, think of this as like item level 900 a year or so. If you, and yeah, that's, it certainly feels different, but since we have a small item level to work with, it might be a little bit easier to work with this. But at the same time, it's like, okay, 200 item level, but my secondary stats are like 36 haste, 20 mastery or so. But even looking at the main stats, the 44 int and the 66 stamina, how are you going to translate that to item level 1 or item level 5 or something like that? Or they might do something like even though well, this wouldn't make sense at all to me, but what if like item level started at 100 or so and then it went up from there? That at least sounds a little bit cleaner, but then it sounds bloated too, so I don't know. If they make arcane mages save more mana and have them better than what they have now, then I'll play that too. I get your point, but what about item level very low? You can't go much lower than 30 DPS. Yeah, like my consecrate on my paladin does 32 damage per tick at that current item level at level 110. So that gives you an idea. Retribution aura does 16 damage per damage return. So part of me thinks that like at super low levels, if you pick up Ret Aura, you'll just like start killing everything on sight. Things will hit you and just drop. That might be kind of cool. But Ret Aura sucks currently in the alpha. I'm very disappointed as usual. It's just big doo-doo. Yeah, like I said, I'm purposely not paying attention to the quest. I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm doing them for the sake of doing them, for the sake of like gear and all that. Maybe I'll get some snazzy stuff. I don't think Azeroth gear drops yet, because I don't think that UI is like set up. Because I can't access like any Heart of Azeroth UI or any of that stuff. I absorbed one thing of Azeroth. I don't know if there's any other sources or any other quests, but Merkin, hey, what's up? Thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate that. Brian asks, so a quick lore question for you. Ooh, interesting. What if Sylvanas is tired of seeking to breed more undead? There's only one power left to do with that, and that's Lich King. Hell of a topic, but I was tripping on it morning. I'm actually going to cover that. I'm going to cover something related to that. It's a series that I'm slowly trying to put together. It's just tough because I want it to be of like decent quality, which means it's going to take away from the usual spattering of content that I put out. But I do plan on doing like a really long, like a series that covers death. It's gonna cover things like the Shadowlands. It's gonna cover like Sylvanas, the Lich King, everything that has to do with death in WoW. And the first episode of that, which it's not gonna be ready until at least next week. It's going to be about what happens when people die in the World of Warcraft, because there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that could happen when you die in the World of Warcraft. And the quick summary is, that your spirit goes off to like the Shadowlands or something, and then you're just never heard from again. No one cares about you. But then at the same time, there are people that resist that call to the Shadowlands, and then they'll wander the world as broken spirits, and they're losing their sanity and stuff like that. Or you get called up. You either get summoned from the Shadowlands to mentor your, like Varian, how he visits his son very briefly. Either that, or that was just kind of in Anduin's head, but whatever. It could be something like that, or you become risen as an undead, or you become risen as one of Odin's Valajar, or you get risen as one of Helya's Helajar, and yeah, there's just a lot of things that happen when you die. So I'm going to cover that as like a first thing, and then eventually we're going to get into like the Lich King Sylvanas and like maybe what her intentions are and that sort of stuff. So I'm excited to do it. It's just going to take a while to do because I want to do it right, unlike everything else that I do, which is just like, oh god, let me throw something together really quick. Must feel relevant. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun doing the research on it. Justin says, I'm just hoping that all the 10 classes are playable. Probably battling through Mythic Gul'dan, and I found it so mind-numbing. Tell me more. I'm interested to hear like some of your thoughts, because you have a perspective that's well past mine. Yeah, you've seen my stuff. I only do what I do as a protection paladin, so I don't mind hearing from it. I got a few more minutes before I gotta switch over to Twitch, so, and I don't want to be late. No one likes a late streamer, I guess. Oh, actually, I think I was gonna go down there. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna literally play through the Battle for Azeroth demo once again. And I didn't pay attention to that either. I was just kind of very quickly trying to kill stuff before the dude at the playtest then would be like, sir, your time's up. You guys gotta break the fuck out. And be like, man. But I gotta say, this site alone, that just looks sweet. I'm just gonna look at that for the next couple minutes. What happens when you die? Wow, you blame the healer. Oh, burn. Alright, cool, Justin. I appreciate that, man. Just to remind me who you are on your Twitch handle and all that. Oh, by the way, so I'm trying out a different Twitch bot. I'm gonna see if that thing works a little bit better, because I know that, I don't know, the thing with YouTube and Spotify and Nightbot, it's been kind of wonky, so I'm trying something new. And if it sucks balls, then I'll stop. But I'm gonna try this thing out and see if it works. So stay tuned for that when we go over to Twitch. All right. I remember when I first saw this, I was like, dude. I'm like looking around at the playtest booth. I'm like, can I take a picture of this? But then so many Blizzard people were walking around. I'm like, okay, I'll let the real streamers and I'll let the real content creators do it. But this thing looks just dope. Circle. Sure, buddy. Yeah. You know, once upon a time I was a warlock and I could just create glyphs on the ground and shit. I guess I can't do that anymore. Oh, drum, right. So like this is another thing of death that I'll be up for covering, which is that there are Loa, which are like wild god spirits, that sort of thing. But technically they're kind of dead too, and they rely on worshippers. They rely on faith in order, to have power. It's like that whole song, what's a god to a non-believer, and that sort of thing. Do I go anywhere? I forgot what I do now. Oh, I just go up there? Oh, that's so far. I'll go there later. Let's see. Oh, your ham sandwiches. Okay, right on, dude. Sweet. How about that Volgenrex come back in this expansion? I'm kind of expecting it. to be honest. We haven't seen anything data mined yet, but I have a feeling. Wait, am I gonna use another bot that's not Nightbot? Yes, I'm trying. Shit, what is it? I'm trying the Streamlabs chat bot. So we'll see how much of a disaster that is, and if it is a disaster, then I should be able to hop back in with Nightbot real quick. But I tested it out for a little bit last night, like late last night. And I was at least able to make song requests. So, and that's all that matters. So, let's see. Trav says, yesterday was a good and a great day. My wife became a New Year's citizen. Oh, nice, dude. Hey, congratulations to that, dude. That's awesome. Streamlabs chatbot. Well, fun fact, I am the dev. You can always ping me if you wish. This thing sucks. Yeah, maybe I'll have some feedback. I know that when it comes to setting up bots and whatnot, I'm super layman when it comes to this stuff. So I'm just kind of feeling my way around. But I'll try to remember your name, and maybe you can help me out and all that stuff. So anyway, stop chatting. Don't say anything else. It's like, I was trying to play a Blood DK. I hear they changed their effects and they look cool. I tried them out for just a little bit. Ken. Maybe you can help me out with more feedback, but they feel kind of the same so far. Callum, what's up, dude? I'm about to switch over like right now, so stop chatting. That feels rude. Stop chatting. I'll be back in like 4-ish minutes or so. But yeah, if you want to follow me over to twitch.tv/SoulSoBreezy, I'll be happy to meet up with you guys there. We'll do some more chatting, talk about cool stuff. While we have some alpha footage right here in the background, and of course, if you have questions and want to make a request, if you want to see a certain class and watch me fail at trying to demonstrate stuff for you, hey, feel free. But if you don't give a flying fuck about twitch.tv, then cool. You can still expect some light video content sometime later today, and of course there's the stream tonight, and then there's the weekly tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for whatever it is that I do. Until then, though, stay safe, stay happy, and as always, stay breezy. See you in a bit, folks.